back, went up, pulled back. Now she's up again, 64.55. That's higher than where I want to get it. I'm not talking about the number. I really don't care about the number, because the number doesn't mean as much as the momentum. Where is it going? Where was it? Where is it? And where is it moving? Okay, so right now it's at the high of a 30-day period. So from 60 to 64.50, that's only a $4.50 move, which is, what is that, 8%? 8% in a month? That's not a whole heck of a lot. But then it's talking about Coca-Cola. They've been around for over 140 years, 150 years, and they consistently increase their dividends every single year. Okay, so what does it normally do this time of year? For that, we use the seasonality. And that looks something like this. Okay, so we're basically going to go sideways for another week or two, and then you're going to drop towards the middle of wow, we're in the middle of March already? Holy shit. Okay. Okay, Eve, we've already looked at Nike. Okay. Oh. So that's basically it for Coca-Cola.
Okay, we're going to take a quick look at Coca-Cola. This is a mix of this.
Alrighty. So if we find another, we'll do another video. Dr. Horton, I have no idea what Dr. Horton means. Okay, Evie, you actually got to give me the ticker symbol, because Dr. Horton means nothing to me. Sorry. All right. Have you looked at Purina? Okay. Did that say Jill? Okay, Jill, you actually got to give me the ticker symbol, because no, I've never looked at Purina. Callie, weekly dividend. I did not say weekly dividend. I said weekly cash flow. Okay? So I use dividend stocks to create increase. So I do a safe trade, call a covered call just in time to collect the dividend. So DHI, is that Purina? DHI, Dr. Horton. Oh, Dr. Horton. I never heard of Dr. Horton. Okay. DHI. Let's find out how, do they increase their dividends? Is it something that's actually... Okay, Evie, Realty. Yeah, I know that. No, a little. FH, is this lagging tonight or just your connection? I'm here every night, and I usually don't get that answer. All right, we're going to look at how consistently has Dr. Horton increased its dividends. Okay, so DHI, oh, that doesn't look good at all. Okay, hold up a second. Eve, you ready? Here you go. DHI, we're going to take a look at the numbers. Ready? 1997 is 1 cent. 98, it was 1 cent. 99, it was 1 cent. 2000, it was 1 cent. That's 4 years with no increases. Not looking good, kiddo. Okay, 2001, 2 cents. 2002, 3, then to 4, then to 6, then to 7, then to 9, then to 10, then to 15. Not looking bad once it gets moving. So 15, 2006. And then 2008, it decreased by over 50%. That's not good. Okay? And then 2009, it decreased another 50%. Really not good. So 2009, 4 cents. 2010, 4 cents. 2011, 4 cents. 2012, 4 cents. Another 4 years. Nothing in 2013. 2010 to 13, 15. Okay, so I'm going to say no. Now, when I say consistency of profitability, twice it went 4 years without an increase. Okay, so why would you be putting money into a company that's not consistently profitable? That's one of my biggest objections, or my biggest concerns. People put money into companies that aren't consistently profitable. All right, Eve Realty. I'm assuming you mean O Realty, Realty Income. Yeah, O. Yeah, no. They're only monthly. The numbers just don't work for me. Okay, D Money wants to take a look at Nextera. Didn't we look at Nextera already today? I'm pretty sure we did. All right, D Money, Nextera, Neene. Nextera. Here we go. Uh-oh. Here's the high, 86. Here's the bottom, 55 a year ago. She goes up, down, up, down, up, down. Now we're at $70. $70 to 51 to 72. You might 3 months. Down, up, down, up, down, up. So she's turning right now. But which way is she turning? Well, let's go a little closer. Get a little closer. Here we go. 30 days ago, we're at 68. We dropped all the way down to 66. Shoot up to 74. Now we're down at 68 again. It's coming down, but today was an up day. It finished higher today than it did on Friday. So it could be turning around, going back up. I like 2 days of the upside. So if tomorrow is another up day, it looks like the soonest I'd be jumping into this thing would be Wednesday. Because I like 2 days of the upside. Today's one. Tomorrow could be number two. All right. What does Nextera Energy normally do this time of year? Normally, she goes sideways for a bit, then a big drop. Okay, here's the 13th right here. And then a big drop. I'm going to say no because it doesn't give me the warm fuzzies. And I don't, that does not make me happy at all. Sorry, so next tier is going to be no. Exxon Mobil. Well, let's take a look at Exxon Mobil. XOM. Okay, here we go. Here's the high, here's the low. Here's where it was, here's where it is. Look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 111. The 111s go for 70, and the 112. Yeah, no. Sorry. Now, I like ExxonMobil. I have bought it a lot over the past few years when the numbers look good. These numbers change all the time. Okay? So, if you think you like it at 111, the 111 is only going for 70 cents. That's not even 0.75%. But 0.75% is not bad. It's like 30, maybe 35% for the year. Now, I like 1% a week. Lagging at times. Been loving the info. Thanks, FH. Must be using cable. Terribly sorry. Lag is bad tonight. Sorry. Bro, you're lagging. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we're going to have to do something about that. We haven't changed anything. So everything's basically the same. And we are out of questions. You guys are all done with questions. And we're only at 10 past 11. We got another 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Today's Monday. And I like looking at stocks that are consistently going. NY. What the heck is that? NSRGY. Yeah. Jill, no options, which means I can't make a weekly cash flow in front of my computer all day, and that just ain't happening. Sorry, so let's take a look at some of the stuff we looked at this morning. One of them is Dow, D-O-W. That's Purina. Oh, yeah, yuck. Are there tutorials on how to use Thinkorswim? Of course there are. All depends on what you want. I always look at it this way. If you're looking for a tutorial, find what you want first. But what do I mean by that? Well, what kind of rate of return are you looking at realistically? Be realistic. Don't get a pie in the sky. Well, I want double, triple my money. Yeah, don't give me that crap. Give me a realistic number you're looking for. That's number one. Realistic. Okay. Number two, how much time and effort are you willing to put in? The more time and effort you put in, the higher your rates of return are going to be. More time, more effort, more money. That's just the way it works. Now, when I tell people 5 or 10, I am view my trades. There it is, the 950 put right there. Okay, makes sense. That's all I got to do. Okay, Harley Davidson, HOG. Okay, there's Harley Davidson. Here it goes, the high, the low, the last 30 days. Okay, interesting. Today was a little bit higher. All right. Harley Davidson, I've been to 35. I sold off the 28s, brought in 25, almost 1%. Okay, that works for me. Okay, nothing else to see. Intel. INTC. Okay, here's the top, here's the bottom. Last 90 days, last 30 days, here we go. Dropping right there. Oh, 1977, a little higher today. Where am I? 2082, sold off the 20s. It's at 1977. Okay, I might have to roll this one forward. Yep. Roll it forward. Okay, simple. Create rolling order. There it is. How much am I collecting? Okay, then you read it out loud. All right, sell 37 calendars Intel, 21 February over 14 February, the 24 limit order block. That's over 1%, $838. Off to the races. It's going to the market maker. Market maker's going to take a look at it. If the numbers look good to the market maker, he'll fill it, and I'll be up 830 some odd bucks. Okay, not that difficult. Take a look at where you are, what's going on, so on and so forth. Okay, don't make it more confusing than it needs to be. Now, I put all my stocks that I like into the Market Watch, which is a calendar. It tells me what stocks are doing what. There we go. Okay, these are the dividend achievers. This is what the dividend achievers are doing. Okay, we are the 10th right here. Oh, IBM. Stanley Black & Decker, Target, ExxonMobil, DCI, Chevron, Emerson Electric, Consolidated Edison, Aflac, RTX, PPG, American Waters, SPGI, Eurowater. Okay, these are all the companies that have the dividends coming up in the next couple of weeks. Well, today's the 10th. Okay, tomorrow's the 11th. Then we have Target and ExxonMobil. Okay, and you just figure out. I put it into the calendar to tell me when to start looking. Because just before the dividend, the stock has a tendency to move up. So if I know when the stock is moving up, well, that's when I decide what trading strategy do I use. Okay, Jay Moore, your TikTok, YouTube feeds are not in sync. Okay, I get that. Now, I got one TikTok channel here, one TikTok channel there, one YouTube channel here, another YouTube channel there, Instagram here, Facebook over there, and then down here I have Rumble and Twitch. Okay, now most of them are going to the router first, okay, then to the internet. Because the computer goes from the computer to the router and then to the internet, wherever it goes from there. I have no idea where does it go, where does TikTok signal go, and where does YouTube channel signal go? Because they're both being recorded at the exact same time. So everything's being recorded at the exact same time. So why are some of them lagging as opposed to the others? I couldn't give you the answer to that question. Because if we're live, hypothetically, everything should be in sync. Well, that's what happens when you're using different mediums. Because I got OBS recorder down here with a restream and it bouncing all over the place. GE in Starbucks. Ooh, wait a second. Somebody wanted to take a look at... It's a boy. Allie, quick question, big dog. Should I text my ex? No. I own some Oracle. Can we take a look at that? Let's take a look at Oracle. ORCL. ORCL. Oracle, interesting. Here we go. Here's the high. Here's the low. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. Look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 178 to 180s are going for 2. Nice. That's over 1%. Okay, well, let's take a closer look at the chart. Oracle is sitting at 116.26. Gaps down. Look at this mess. What's going on there? Okay, last 30 days right there. Here's your last 30 days. Your 30-day bottom right here shoots up, pulls back, shoots up again from 154 to 178. That's a big move. More than likely, there's probably going to be profiting. But look at the high of the 30-day period. Way up in the 190s. We still got $12 to go to the high. So Oracle could go up. But what does Oracle normally do this time of year? Well, for that, we look at seasonality. Seasonality is 10 years worth of data. Well, look at what she's doing. All right. Okay, so for the next few weeks, she should be just going basically sideways, and towards the end of the month, she'll dip just a tiny bit, not huge. But the big question is, do you like Oracle? Are they consistently profitable? Is this a company you're okay with owning long term? Those are valid questions that you should be asking yourself about every single stock that you buy. Is it a good question? Is it a good company? So, hypothetically speaking, Oracle's at 179. Okay, and in an upward trend. Okay, the 180s are going for $2, which is over 1%. Does it make sense? Is this a company you like? These are very valid questions you need to ask yourself. All right, that being said, it could very well be high of the year. See it? High of the year? Yeah. Okay, I don't buy it at the high of the year. I'll wait for it to come back. It looks like a few weeks. Okay, she goes up, down, up, down, up. It's going to come down next. Yeah. Answer in fiber optic. Okay, you make the assumption that fiber optic is available here. Okay, I can only do with what I'm available for. Now, we're thinking about getting Starlink. So I'm kind of curious, is Starlink going to be better? What are the perks of having Starlink? And what kind of channels do I have? So here's General Electric. I don't do that. Starbucks, I actually own some Starbucks. SBUX. No. Honey, Jill, come on. Both of them at the high of the year. What are you thinking? High of the year is a time to sell, not a time to buy, in my humble opinion. For me, that's what I do. I'm not telling you what to do. I don't tell people what to do. I don't give advice. I just look at the numbers and I just read what I'm seeing. Okay? Why would you buy at the high? I mean, where are you expecting it to go? Higher? It's never been higher. Okay? Could it? Yeah, it could. Is it going to? Don't know. Check my internet connection. Okay, we'll check into that tomorrow. Club Med Tom. Hey James, could you show how to select a chart gadget on the left? I can't locate it. Okay, Club Med Tom, I'm not quite sure which one you mean. Could you show how to select the chart gadget on the left? The chart gadget. Oh, this is the only thing I can talk about charts right here. You know, chart type. You know, you get the bar chart. Or the candles. Okay, the candles. Trend. Oh, the Heiken-Ashi. That one's interesting. That looks lovely. Look at all that green. But I just like leaving it at the normal. I just like looking at the normal one. So I don't know what you mean by that. Bandwidth. Oracle is hit or miss to me. Okay. Good company. if maybe you want to hold it for years. Okay, see, FH, I only like holding for a couple of days. All right, I like to buy, make my profit, get out, and be okay with it. Now, Rob, you want to take a look at he's a very bright guy. I don't like Tesla because they don't have dividends, which means they don't share. So I too expensive. About because I would like to learn how to invest and how to make money by investing. All right. Sometimes I give advice, but usually it has nothing. Okay, drop me your number. I'll give you a call. We'll chat. Now, I don't email. I don't text. I don't do WhatsApp. I don't do, what's that other one? Telegram. Yeah, I don't do any of that stuff. Your internet bill. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is a little on the high side. But, I have to have a phone line. I want to say thanks for the talks. Definitely got me thinking more. That's all I'm trying to do. Get you to think. Out of everything I said, the one question that should be eating upon your brain is, does it make sense? You buy a good company that's consistently profitable. Consistency and profitability is key for me. I'm retired, which means I'm responsible for my own income. I'm too young to collect Social Security, all right? And there's no such things as pensions anymore. I've been self-employed for who knows how long. So yeah, I have to make sure that the money I invest for myself is going to be safe and consistently bringing me in cash flow every single week. So I'm looking for the 1% every single week. And that works for me. All right. I think that's it for the questions. You guys are done with questions. We're done over here. So let's take a look at just a few more before we call it a day. Oh, MDT. Is that Medtronics? MDT? MDT. Medtronics. Yeah. Interesting. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? Down, up, down, up, down. All right, it's coming in a downward spiral at the moment. So it looks like it might be a no. Yep, it is. Okay. 30-day bottom right here. 30-day top. Now it's coming down. I don't like to spend a lot of time doing a lot of calculating and a lot of, I don't know, ifs, ands, and buts. Well, whatever it is. No, it's either yes or it's a no. 30-day high, 30-day bottom. It goes up. Now it comes down. Remember that song? What goes up must come down. Spinning wheels got to go round. All right, so anyway, MDT, even though it is on my list, I'm thinking a couple of weeks, okay, for it to come back down to here somewhere before it might be okay to jump into it again. Now, what does Medtronics usually do this time of year? Usually, it drops like a rock. Look at that. Okay, here's where we are now. Okay, usually Medtronics drops like a rock in the first quarter. Why would I want to be jumping in? Look what happens at the end of the quarter. It shoots up. Okay, that makes sense. Second quarter looks good for Medtronics. Not this week. Now, of course, that's not guaranteed. But that's what it looks like. Just bought a bunch of Ford and bought call options. Funny guy, I don't buy options. And the reason why I don't buy options is 80%. 80% of all options expire worthless. So, you bought a bunch of Ford. So, did you buy the stocks or did you buy the call options? Because I'm kind of curious, because it doesn't make any sense what you wrote. Just bought a bunch of Ford and bought call options. Thoughts? Well, let's bring up Ford. Oh, you bought both stocks and call options, 950 for March. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so here's an idea, funny guy. Okay, here's the high, here's the low. Okay, it hasn't been this low all year. So it's a great time to buy if this is the bottom. Okay, see, here's your bottom right here. How low is it going to go before she turns around and goes back up again? So you bought the ones out in March, the 950s. Well, there's 4 options in March. Okay, so funny guy, which March options did you buy? Because you got... Okay, did you check out the numbers? Okay, we had 9,700 contracts at 950. But look at how many puts we have at 10. That's a lot of puts. Almost 12,000 puts at 10. The 950s, only 9,000. Okay, so fine. So you paid 15 cents a share. So your break even is going to be 965. So anything over 965, which would be right about there, that's your break even right there. Okay, so here's where we are today. So you have 4 weeks for this thing to go from 924 to over 965. Well, that's cool. What kind of a delta are we looking at? Let's change it so we can take a look at what the delta is. And I'll explain in a second. Okay, interesting. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what the delta is, okay, over here, this is the delta. So for every dollar the stock moves up, the option price right here, 15 cents, is going to move up 34 cents. All right, so see if you understand this. Okay. Put it right there, right there, right there. Okay, so the stock is currently at 924. His break even is going to be what did I say? What was it? 16, 50, 60, 950, 965. Yep, 965 right there. Okay, his break even on the on the option price. The option price, it's going to be 965. That's break even. So the Delta Burke. Hold on, funny guy. Honestly, I'm hoping to sell the contract before 2 weeks, maybe even at 945-ish. Hold that thought for a second. Look at the option calculator. That's about it. Okay, hold on. Listen to this for a second. Okay, number one, you're at a low of the year. It's a great time to buy it. Now, if you sell the option, the 950, you can pick up 14 cents. So here's an interesting thing. So you bought the stock, right? Let's see if I can make you a little bit of more money than you're going to get. Okay, so you bought the stock at 924. That's currently where it is now. So if you sell this week's 950s, you can pick up 5 cents a share. Now I know that's not a lot of money, but you also bought the options, the 950s, at 14 cents a share. Okay, so let's say hypothetically you sell this week's 950s, you pick up 5 cents a share. Okay, fine. Next week, you do the exact same thing. You sell the 950s next week also. Okay, and then you can sell the 28s, the 950s also. And now you're at 7. So for each and every dollar, the stock moves up. So you're looking your break even right there, 965. Okay, so that is almost a half a buck. All right, so if the stock goes from here to here in 4 weeks, because that's what you're looking at. Okay, for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So 4 weeks from today. That's a month. All right. So as the stock moves up, for each dollar the stock goes up, the option price goes up 34 cents. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but you've only paid 15 cents a share. So when the stock moves up 50 cents, you doubled your money. Okay, so right now it's at 15. So 50 cents, this thing's going to jump up to 30. Okay, when the stock goes up 50 cents, this will be worth 30 cents. You just doubled your money on the option, not on the stock, because the stock only went up 50 cents, but the option price doubled. Okay, but if it goes all the way up $1, well, you just tripled your money. Kind of cool. All right, it's 11:30. You guys are out of questions. I am done for the evening. You guys have a great night, and we will see you again tomorrow. All right? So, you guys have a great night. See you again tomorrow. Out of here on Facebook. Why did Instagram turn off? I have no idea. Yep. And done over here on YouTube. You guys have a great night. And over here, done. Done.